Yo, it's your boy Dells, and welcome back to Megaman 7. In the last part, we took on Wily stage 1 and 2, and now we're just gonna continue on and head through Wily's castle so we can find this guy. Look at him, he's just giving us that look. Chocolate. You know this maniacal fool has got something cooking up, and we're just gonna keep going through this castle to see what he's got. So in the last one, we faced Super Base, we beat the turtle, we faced Guts Dozer. So we'll see what else this game has in store for us. But before that, I do want to check auto real quick because I don't think we got any lives. So yeah, let's actually see what we can get. I think we'll only get 2. Usually you're not able to do this. I only realized that you could actually do this, that you can actually still visit the shop whilst you're doing a Wily Castle stage. I don't know how I feel about that, but for the sake of this playthrough, I'm not trying to make it long. So we'll get 2 lives. I think that's good. And then whatever we can find, we'll get in Wily's castle. Yeah? Cool. Let's do this. But yeah, so far Wily's castle, in terms of just the structure, the pacing, the scaling of the difficulty, it's been so good. Base has been a very good rival. Like, you start off in the beginning fighting him and he's very easy, and then gradually as you progress through the game he gets a lot more difficult, and that's how I think it should be. Oh, I thought I could make that. I'm gonna try and show how to. Okay, first of all, I'm gonna kill this guy. Look, in the way. That's a horrible placement. You literally cannot. You can't avoid him. You're supposed to avoid him. Oh. Alright, slide jump. Why is my jump not working? Alright, cool. I'm gonna try one more time. Why is it not working? I am pressing the button. I don't understand. Alright, whatever. I tried. There is a way to slide jump and get up there. See? But for some reason, when I get to the edge, maybe I'm supposed to slide before I reach the edge. Yeah, it's not working. That's fine. I'm not skilled enough to do it. That's okay. Let's stop wasting everybody's time and let's get out of here. Oh right, that's the Proto Shield, the most useless shield in the game. But yeah, in terms of the structure of Megaman 7, it's really good. I won't lie, it has issues. Again, the jumps, they're way too difficult to reach sometimes, but in terms of difficulty, it's just right. Again, you need to look at how much stuff we have. We've got all these items, we've got all these utilities, we've got so much, but it's required in this game, and it rewards you for taking the time to actually explore. And I appreciate that. I still can't believe, apparently, I didn't know about this, but apparently Megaman 7 was made in 2 months. And for a game with this level of quality, that's actually quite shocking because it's so well done. Mega Man 3 was a game that had a horrible development cycle. Oh. Alright. But yeah, Mega Man 3 was a game that had a horrible development cycle, and you could tell because when the game came out, there were so many issues. But this game, 2 months to make this game, and it's this good. Crazy. I can't believe it. In certain aspects, I can see maybe where it could have used some polishing. Probably, I would say, Slashman definitely could have done with a bit more polishing. Miss me with all that RNG bullshit, but yeah, a majority of the game is just very high quality. Right, there we go. I am not doing your challenge. This is cheap design, and I'm not here for it. Okay. We're gonna fly over that and kill your Met and take this. Perfect. Another thing, I made a mistake when I said that Mega Man 7 was the first like Mega Man game on the SNES. It wasn't. That actually goes to the Mega Man X game. So Mega Man X actually came out before Mega Man 7. And I think because of that, the hype of Mega Man 7, which was, you know, just another classic game, essentially was overshadowed by Mega Man's counterpart, which was the more edgier, serious X, Mega Man X. That game I've never played. I've not played any of the Mega Man X games, although I've heard very good things about them. I've never played any of them. Maybe one day I will play it, but in terms of, you know, success, oh, did I die again? I mean, did I not hit a checkpoint? I know I died, I just saw myself die, but like, no checkpoint? Really? I can't make that. Could I then use Rush Coil? Assuming that I didn't have... Yeah, I'd probably use Rush Coil. I think this is assuming you don't have the rush adapters, because again, you don't need the rush adapters to do all of this. I mean, it makes it easier, but you don't need them. Alright. Maybe I should take them. That jump is ridiculous. What the hell? But yeah, with Mega Man X, because that game was so successful, it overshadowed the hype for Mega Man 7, which was just another classic game. And obviously they didn't want to alienate their audience with, you know, just focusing on the X games. I think of X as like the modern version of Mega Man. So you know how like Sonic has a classic Sonic and a modern Sonic? They're both the same characters, but just two different variations of the same character, essentially. Yeah. The reason why Mega Man 7 didn't do too well was because, yeah, it was just another classic game to people, and people were so much more excited with Mega Man X's presence and atmosphere, because that game was a lot more grittier, it was a lot more edgier, it was more serious, it was a darker tone and everything, so I think that's why. I'm gonna use Rush Jet here. Rush. Trusting you. There you go. Oh gosh. Oh. Okay. Come back, Rush. Come back. Gosh. Oof, perfect. We can skip all of this. I'm not doing any of that. Oh, perfect. Look at this. Beautiful. Okay. We're gonna jump. We're gonna wait for that block to come back. And then we're gonna go down here. Oh my. Kill this now. There we go. Oh, look at that. Another E-tank, but it's fine. Okay. How many lives do I have? 2. Oh, we're good. Hello? Oh my. What is that? No. Okay, this thing is moving too fast. Alright, so this thing... Oh shit, hit me. You need to jump on its missiles, and then you need to slide away from the laser. Okay, and then it's gonna shoot 2 explosive bombs at you. Why is this so much more difficult than I remember it being? Well, I don't want to use the E-tank. Not yet. Not yet. Come on, there we go, that's what I need to do. But yeah, this boss is the first kind of boss where you're kind of running away from something constantly. I know there was like the dragon boss and the dinosaur in what's the stage? Slashman stage. But this is like we're constantly running. This is giving me Sonic Advance 2 vibes. I need to actually shoot, so we're gonna have to risk it. Shit! I'm not doing well. Okay. I need to get used to it. There we go. Now I'm doing damage. There we go. There we go. There we go. This is what I'm talking about. But yeah, that's this boss. I don't know what the name of the boss is called, but I know apparently the shoulder pads stand for destroy, I think. So yeah, I think that's sounds like he's doing exactly what he's trying to do. He's definitely trying. So what you want to do is you want to jump on the rockets, then you want to essentially shoot at his forehead, essentially. My jump didn't come out. In terms of Mega Man 7, for a game as high quality as this, I can't believe it was made in 2 months. And it's a shame because this game is definitely underrated. Not because, well, I thought the reason the game was underrated was because it was different, you know? It wasn't like the classics. It wasn't 8-bit, you know? And you know how people are when things change? I thought it was because of that. But it turns out Mega Man X just stole Mega Man's thunder. It was something refreshing and new for the series. It was kind of expanding on the lore of Mega Man, and it's actually part of the timeline. Like Mega Man X is essentially the successor to Mega Man. So what the story is that Dr. Light made Mega Man X, but he was too progressive for its time. So he sealed it away until he felt humans were ready to accept him. So during that time period, it would have been like maybe hundreds, maybe thousands of years into the future. And then X would have been released from this capsule to fight Mavericks, which are essentially rogue robots to protect humans and whatnot. And Mega Man is, or X stands for like limitless potential, or unlimited essentially. So the whole thing with Mega Man X is that he feel. Because most robots, well, they're robots, they're not really built to, you know, feel themselves, you know. They do what their masters tell them and they're functional until they expire, put in the robot museum or whatever, maybe they're scrapped, right? But Mega Man X is a robot that can actually have conscious thought, and because of that, he's always growing. And yeah, the whole story is based around that. I know a little bit, let me not say I know a little bit, I know quite a lot of the X's timeline and story, and I know how confusing the story does get. Even Mega Man Zero as well. I don't know if I want to play those games because Mega Man Zero probably has the most consistent storyline out of all the Mega Man games, if I'm being honest. It's so well done, and I'm like, when are they ever going to make an anime out of this? Like, you can go online and you can probably see like OVAs of like Mega Man X. I think it's called The Day of Sigma, which is really good. I don't know if it's Studio Trigger that made it, but it was when Mega Man X got the remake, the Maverick Hunter remake, so they made an OVA for it, and it's really good. But yeah, because of the whole new aesthetic and new vibe that Mega Man was getting, it just overshadowed Mega Man 7, so it just didn't really get that much attention. And it didn't even sell that well in Japan. In fact, it didn't sell that well that Capcom didn't even want to like publish it to the West until like people made a fuss about how they wanted this game and that it deserved to be published, and it still didn't sell well. But this game is fantastic. Like, I know it's difficult, but like when you know what to expect and you learn this game, it's really rewarding, and finding the secrets, like, it does everything that I love in video games. Replay value, secrets, you know? It does literally all of that. Like, all the secrets make you want to revisit the stages. When you find those secrets, it actually helps to improve the game as well, and it adds depth to it, but it also doesn't force you to use it. It's your choice. You know what I mean? It gives the games options, and because of that, yeah, it just makes it so much more fun. Like, there's multiple ways to experience this game. Cool. Alright, so we've beaten that boss. Now, we're heading on to the next phase, which will be... I think that's... Oh, we're heading to the skull. Alright, cool. Let's do this. It's that time already. Alright, okay, I want that tank. So, let's get it. You can miss all of this if you're not careful, so make sure to have your rush adapter with you. I'm getting these lives, 100%. Do you know what, guys? I'm gonna end it here. I don't want these parts being too long. So, in the next part, we'll face off against Wily in the finale, because this is it. Like, once we do this, it's wraps. It's wraps for Wily. So, guys, if you enjoyed this part, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. It's been your boy Dells, and I'll see you in the next one. Safe.